Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back. Well, no, welcome to Modulus, Factory Automation. Another nerd is here claiming first, and Raven is here claiming second. I lost that chat, but you're first on YouTube, so that's the important part. Alrighty, so, we did take a look at this game once, for Next Fest, back in February. The demo of this game specifically, and it was pretty interesting. It's a little bit of a Shapes-like factory game, minimalistic a little bit, kind of top-down factory builder. But this one has a little bit more to it, I feel, than Shapes, and I think it's worth spending a little bit more time on, so I want to go ahead and do that tonight at least. We'll see about future, but I definitely wanted to take a look at it tonight. You were just watching this in another stream. Nice. Yeah, it just released 1.0 today. It's already 1.01, but no judgment. Games tend to have a few updates when they release. Also, I was getting a little frustrated with Captain of Industry on Tuesday, so I think it was a good idea to take a little bit of a break, and this came at just the right time. So it was a good, opportune moment, I guess. It has actually been available to me to play, to feature, for at least a couple days, I think, but, timing worked out. Today's nerd shirt is a little bit of a different one. It is 4 upright bases, probably 3/4 bases, Viol de Gamba body style, and that is because I am an upright bass player, sort of, or have been, or can do, or something like that. I do own one, so there's that. So let's just go ahead and switch into the game. I'm not sure what we should look at first. I guess we could jump right in. We should probably jump right in. I tweaked the sound settings. Hopefully the sound is okay. You guys will let me know if it's not. It explains so much. Galzamar, welcome in. It does. Not sure if anything else needs to be adjusted. We could go to dark mode. I wonder what that looks like differently. Uh-huh. Controls, of course, and then all those things. And, yeah, I don't know. What do notification badges mean? Is something I'm going to want to do? I don't know. Tutorial-wise. You remember this game? Yeah, we did it, whatever it was now, a month and a half ago, I guess, or just over a month ago, on YouTube. So, yeah, for those of you who saw it then, the first part of it's probably going to be a little bit redundant, but also, I'm guessing we can't continue. Yeah, we can't continue the demo save, so, or we probably shouldn't continue the demo save. So we're just going to jump in and do this. YouTube. It was during my Next Fest exploration, 6 weeks ago, I guess, or so. I don't know. So let's go ahead and do a new game. Include tutorial, yes. Let's just call it Wally. Create. Okay, standing on a belt. Atlas. Ah, there you are. Hello, Daedalus 1. I'm Atlas. I'll be your liaison to your creators. The colony. Wallyville. I did used to do that when I was playing like SimCity. Stuff like that. I would go through Wallyville, Wally Town, Wallyburg, Wally whatever. All kinds of different town names. I'm very creative. The colony is all the way down there. They built you for a single purpose. To mass produce bots. Buildings are essential to meeting your production targets. Each one is constructed from modules, the building blocks of your factory. You'll be making these yourself. You've been given unlimited resources and no time constraints, so relax into it. Explore, build, optimize. There's no pressure here. When you're ready, I'll begin your training. All right. Let's run a test protocol on your sensors. Follow instructions in the top left. So zoom, of course, move camera, WSU or middle mouse, and rotate using right mouse. Mining polyrock. The first step in creating a module is mining polyrock. Your operators, such as the miner, are located on your toolbar at the bottom. All right, so that's this one here, miner. And we can put it down on these like we build on most every other game. You're thinking of a different game, but you do remember this? The furnace melts polyrock into cubes, the starting point of all modules. We have a furnace here. It does put or assign numbers for hotkeys here, which is kind of nice. We can change these, I think. I think we experimented with that before. And so we can change them if we want, but for right now. Yeah. Conveyor belts are used to move resources across your factory. Click and drag to place a conveyor line. That is here, hotkey number 1. We'll do that, and then this, and then that. You have a new operator, the cutter. Place one and click on it to enter. All right, we'll do that. First clear, selecting with the right mouse button. So we click on it. We need to configure the cutter. So to configure the cutter, select the slice interval to the bottom. Cut the block into 2 equal pieces. So if I remember this one, you can configure it to cut 1 width, 2 width, 3 width, or 4 width blocks. So we want 2 width because we want it to be exactly in 2 pieces, 2 even pieces. So let's configure that. The first module has been pinned for you. It requires the assembler, which combines 2 shapes into a new one. Place that down here. The assembler needs 2 inputs. Let's use the splitter to split items from 1 conveyor belt into 2. That's over here. And then belt time. Zoom into the assembler is really cool, actually. Yeah, it is. It is a really cool kind of feature. Now that the assembler is receiving 2 inputs, we can click on it to configure it. So configure the assembler to match the pin module. For this, we just need to press them together or stitch them together like this. You can use R and T to rotate the 2 different directions there. You can also use X and Z to lift and lower a piece if you need to make them staggered or aligned differently. For this one, it doesn't matter, by the way, what alignment or orientation the piece comes out in. It just needs to be in that shape, which is kind of a nice thing. New module created. Delivering modules to a building requires cranes. They grab the modules from conveyor belts. Click on a building to place a crane. Right, so we can add a crane. Put that right there. Delivering modules. Okay, and then we need to draw conveyors. There we go. The first production line is now done and should stay there to ensure constant supply to the building. Let's start a new production line for the next module. Use the copy tool to copy and paste a selection of operators. We have a copy tool here, which is hotkey C. Just drag a box around things like this, and then we can stamp them back down on top of another thing. I don't entirely know why sometimes they do this. I guess it's just because it's mergers and corners. But this different belt style, it must be just mergers and corners. Oh, duplicate the furnace setup too. Oopsie. Copy this part here too. Actually, let's do... How much of it do I have to do? That much? Yeah, let's just do that much. You are now free to build however you desire. You have unlocked tools to clear belts, copy, mirror, and destroy operators located on the left. The second module. The same building requires a second different module to be constructed and delivered. The first module will always be required for the building to function, so altering the first production line is not advised. Right, so we need to create the second module, which is this. So this one, by the way, is 64 voxels in size, which is exactly the size of the cubes as they come onto the belt here after the furnace. 4x4x4 is 64. And so we need to do this one that is, or that one, so that one's 64 voxels in size, 2x4x8. This one is only 32 voxels in size and is 2x8x2. So we need to do something a little bit different with this. And so we're going to do a cutter. Actually, you can put it right there, I think. So this thing, by the way, outputs, takes in 60 a minute, which happens to be the belt speed. Somewhere I saw it. Is it here? It's there. And outputs 15 a minute of the cubes. This here will turn 15 a minute of those cubes into 30 per minute of the pieces. And then the splitter will split those, and this will take in 15 and 15 to make 15. So we can kind of use the same math for this. We need to do a split cut here. Fine. Which will give us two pieces that are that shape. And then we need to split them again. But in order to split them again, we need to first, I think, split them on the belt. And then do this. There we go. And then rotate it. And then split it like that. And can I clone that configuration? I think I can. Let's, how do we delete here? Clear. X, there it is. And then if I copy this, it should do the same design as we had before. Excellent. And then from there, we have now 30 per minute coming out of each of those, and the pieces are like that. So now we need to assemble them. Let's grab an assembler here for the moment. We cannot manipulate the piece inside there unless we actually feed the pieces in. But I think I want to do this, which is giving out 30. This is going to take in those, and we're just going to stack them on top of each other. Like this.
New module created.
Yay! This building requires twice as many of that newly made module, so let's use 2 cranes to deliver it. Yes, but first, we're going to take a copy of this and tee it, put it here, and then a copy of this and tee it to put it here. Then these can come back together onto a single belt, like that. Yeah. And then we can do 2 cranes to deliver this. And cranes can be built out at the second distance here, as well as the first distance. So we're just going to put them at the second distance. Do 2 cranes like that, and we'll do this like this. Oh, no, no. Don't do that. Okay, good. Oofta. Alright, so that'll give us all the pieces we need. This happens to need 24, and that happens to need 48, which is exactly the ratio that we're getting them out in. One of these to every 2 of these. Because these have twice as many voxels as these. That's kind of great. Just double checking, you've got about 30. We're taking in 30 total. You're putting out 30 each. They're taking in 30 each and outputting 15. Alright, so that's good. We're getting 30 out of here, and we're getting 15 out of here. Excellent. Good job. Buildings need a continuous influx of modules to keep producing, even after they are completed. While we wait on it to complete, we can already place a harvester pad that will collect those resources. Excuse me. Hiccups. So the harvester pad, I have to remember how this works, but I think what I want to do is put it like as close as to the building as possible, because distance matters for the harvester drones, but then we belt from there to this final building or whatever, so that can be any distance we want because it's just a belt. So here, and then we can link the harvester pad to this building here, and now it is linked. The first building you created is the core facility. You are now producing cores. We will need these to create bots in the bot assembly, the second building. Let's start building it. Alright, the buildings tab is a new tab here. We have the basic core facility that we've been working on, or on, or whatever. But we also have a basic bot assembly. And this needs 8 basic cores to make 2 basic bots. Is that what that's telling me, I think? So let's put that in... Ooh, let's put that in like this, I think. Uh-huh. Create and deliver the first module of the basic bot assembly. But no, we need modules for this. So I may want to move this. Can I move it? Can you move things? That's a map, not a move. I may not want it there. I may want it down here someplace. You can click on a building to inspect the required modules. One of the modules for basic bot assembly is black and requires a monotoner. The monotoner can turn an entire module black or white. Nice. Alright, creating deliver the first module, and then the second module using the monotoner. Let's pin these. How do we pin these again? Over there. Pin module. There we go. And we need to have this 32 voxel 1x4x8. We need to have 48 of them, and a 32 voxel 2x8x2. Okay. And we need to have 48 of each of them, so I think it makes sense to do 2 mining extractions like we did here, and belt the materials over to here to build it here. So let's take a copy of this and do this, and that. You can come around like this, and you can go like that to merge them together. We might as well put a furnace in here, though, because it doesn't really hurt to smelt them right away or not. And then we can start divvying it up to make this thing here. I also want... We have to get rid of a tree. Okay. I also want to build another assembly here. Do the same type of thing. Actually do that instead. Delete. And then belts. I want you to go like this. I want you to go like that. And then these can go maybe out here to be used. Okay, so let's design this and then build it. So we need to have a cutter. Back to this, yeah. That's a minor. Cutter is 6. Put a cutter in, and this cutter will do 1x1x1 cut like this. This is kind of big. Like you can, I guess I could zoom out a little bit. Do this, which is what we want. That's going to output 60 a minute of those. And then we need to assemble them, but we need to split them in order to do it properly. So let's do this, that, and this, I think. That will give us 60, 30 each, 15 each. And then we want an assembler. Like this. Take 2 of those. You always want to do it properly. Yes, always do things properly. That is one lesson that if I can teach you anything, that is one good lesson right there. New game, Mark, welcome in. Was this in my most recent Next Fest? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Alright, so that'll take care of that module. That'll make 30 of those, which is the same as we're getting out of that. Then we need to do this one. So we need to cut once again. We could probably cut like we did this, though. Yes, we can actually do exactly like this one. There, and then a splitter. That, and then we can do this one twice. That'll get us what we want. You're saying we need to get good. Yes, I am. Actually, I wonder if I should monotone this thing. Yes, I should monotone this thing back here. Delete that, please. 2? Yeah, it's 2. I thought so. And then let's do a Z here. Okay, good. Get good. Yep, that's what we want. We want them to be monotone. Actually, wait a minute. What's the speed on the monotoner? 15. Oh, no, I don't want that there. Alright, put the belt back in. I want that here. No, I don't even want it there. I want it on the output of the assemblers. Alright. You... stack on top of each other. Yeah, but it's not right. These are going to output 15 each, so now we do the monotoners here. And they need to be toggled to black. Paint it up. And then this belt will come together. And this belt will come together. And they need to go to this building that I don't want here after all. Let's delete that. Yes, and go back here and build it down here. Jonathan, welcome in. Do 2 there and 2 here because this needs extra speed. You and you, you and you. Did I finish Captive Industry? No. Alright. Ow. There we go. Great job. Once finished, this building will create bots. In the meantime, let's start on the last essential building, the basic processing plant. This will be... There we go. This will be the first step toward unlocking new technology. Nope, we're taking a day away from Captain of Industry. Okay, back to buildings here, and we have now the basic processing plant. This one... I think I'm going to build over here somewhere. And there's only one thing we live to unlock. It's new technology. Jake, welcome in as well. How are you all doing tonight? Let's take a look at these here. So this one needs to be tinted before it's pieced together, as does this one. Maybe we could do this a little bit different. Be nice. Let's go with number 4 here. 4, thank you. If I do this, and this, and then I do this, and this, that'll give me 2 belts of these things. They can go this way. Got tomorrow off, so you're great. Yeah, me too. Alright, so you need those. Let's see. We need to cut them first, of course. We're going to need to cut them twice. For each one of these. So let's do cutter. And then we split. And then we cut again. Oh, good. The tree does go away. The first cut. Oh, I need to smelt first. Dang it. Copy this out of the way. Nope. Need a furnace first. Alright. And then copy this. Put it right there. No! Should be well rested, ready to redeem yourself in Battle Golf. So we want the 2x4, but 2 wide pieces here. And then we want to cut it again. Again, rotate this way and cut again this way. Configure. And then that'll give us 60 a minute of that shape in total. And then if we paint those... no, let's assemble them first. Yeah. Flip that, flip this. Assembler here. And there. We can stack them on end. We can lay them down, it doesn't matter. And I should have done this and then copied the whole machine. I didn't do it right. So that gives us now 15 a minute of that times 2. We do the monotoner. Then we just do a belt like this. And then we do another assembler like this. It should give us everything we need. So again, we could just assemble this standing up, or it doesn't matter what the orientation is. But we might as well just lay them down and make it look like something. And we got our module. This one's a little bit more convoluted, but not too bad. Let's see. So we need to split it again, of course. This time, though, I think I want to split it 4 ways, right? This. Yes. Then we can do this. That'll give me 30 a minute of those. Each. One of those should go right into an assembler, I think. Like this. Or one pair of those. Wait a minute. No. That's 60, that's 30. Yeah, I need to move this. Needs to be moved up by 1. I need a splitter in here. Like that. This will go as the back wall, like that. It just needs to be painted. And then the other half need to be sliced again. I think redeeming ourselves is the opposite of what we do in Battle Golf? Yeah. Well, last week it was Mark. Mark was super exhausted, right? You went to bed early and everything. So I'm assuming that's what he means. Let's see. You only could take in 15. We got 30 coming out of there. We need to split this again. And then we need another splitter here. Rotate that. And slice it like this. Yeah. Okay. That'll give me 30 of those. I need to copy that. One set of this needs to be painted after it's assembled. The other set does not. I probably should have moved this. I might be in a little bit of a jam here, space-wise. Yeah, I think I'm in a little bit of a space jam here. Keep wanting to reach for delete to delete. Let's do this instead. And then a belt like that. You'll need a splitter like this. And then you'll go into an assembler. Like that. And then I want you to put these together like this. Okay. And I do that again. Here. There. Then we need a monotoner on one of these. And a belt. And then another assembler here. Where you can put this together like There we go. Like this. Then we bring this belt up. And do it again. Oh, no, wait, not that. And then you do that, and you do this. Figure. Got him. And so now this is not quite in the right spot. Let's put it... there. You'll go this way. We need to have 32 of each of these. Do this. And crane. Very interesting to zoom into the inside of these buildings and configure them. It's not a common feature in games like this you've seen. Yeah, no, this is an interesting and unique... oh, I did that wrong. Unique kind of game. It's very shapes, but it's also very not shapes. Additional resource, gray cores. In addition to the modules, some buildings require additional resources. In this case, the bot assembly and the processing plant will need cores as well before they can produce. So kind of going back to these original buildings here. We have these basic cores getting made, and we need to feed in just a few to make each additional basic core. The same thing goes for this. We feed in a few things, but we also need the basic cores into here in order to make this proceed. And then here, this one is still under construction. Let's go back to the completed bot assembly and supply it with cores to produce bots. So I did this wrong. Big surprise there. Let's redo that and put it over here. I think, or maybe like that. Yeah, let's put it there. Link you to that. And then we'll belt out from here, but we only have 4 cranes we can use. So we actually have to take out each, or one of these cranes at least. I'm going to take out 2 of them. And then we can add one of them into there. Great, now connect the harvester pad to the bot assembly to collect the bots. Using conveyor belts, deposit them at the delivery dock on the island. And that's this one over here. And so you need the basic bots. So we need to have another one of these harvester pads. Because I don't think, yeah, we can't link the same one to a different resource. A building containing a different resource. So let's just do this one like that. Link it to here, and then we can belt this thing all the way over there. I can probably get rid of this too. And this building now needs basic cores as well. These ones. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, let's break things again. Because I need to actually run that this way instead. You link there. You link there. There. And let's run this over this way. With a crane, like that.
Delivery target completed.
Nice. Great job delivering your first bots. The colony below expects you to deliver a steady supply of them. Check out your delivery targets in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep supply up to receive XP and keep expanding your factory. Congratulations on reaching rank 2. Rank increases award you with expansion permits. Use them to buy new islands. Let's proceed in expanding our territory and gain access to new resources. Ah, yes, so we can buy islands now. Does it tell me what the islands have on them before I buy them? I think I bought this one over here next on my last play. Let's just do this one again. Unlock a new island. Achievement earned. Skylines. Use skylines to transport resources across islands. Yeah, we never actually got those going, I don't think, in the last one. Increase core production. The processing plant also requires cores as an additional resource. Now might be a good time to increase their production. Don't forget to use the copy tool to quickly copy parts of your factory. I did. I want an island. Buy me an island, Wally. It needs to have a margarita machine. I want it now, Daddy. Oh, right. The, this needs those cores too, and we are getting them in there, but we might not be getting them fast enough. Because this is only producing a core every 7.5 per minute. This needs more than we're giving it. But, although we're kind of crowded in here, but we could potentially get resources out of here and feed them into another one of these, linked to one of these. Or we could just run it from over here and point that one into this. You need a harvesting pad. Am I going to regret where I put this? Probably. You need the gray processor? No, you need gray data shards. At both core facilities. Okay, so we need to have at least 2 core facilities. I think what I should do is, instead of connecting this one to both of these machines, I think I should build another one of these over here. Somewhere, so that we can link it to this one. I think that'd be better. So we need to have 8 miners once again. Let's see. How about you, and you. And then you, and you. No. Well, maybe. I'm going to kind of block that off, though. And then we need to build, basically, these 2 factories over again. If I take a copy of this one, here, and I put it in... would rather go this way. Can I flip that? I can. That help me in any way? Kind of. But if I just put it over here... That's fine, too. Yeah, let's just go here with it. And then I need to do this one as well. But I'm going to simplify this a little bit, because all those extra bells annoy me. So, X here, there, and there. And then copy this to there. X that. Copy this to there. X that. Copy this to there. X that. Then I can copy this whole thing again, toggle it, put it in like this. Yeah. And then these belts here go into those holes. You go here, you go there. You go here. Actually, that should be fine. Just do this. And then we do cranes. Boom, boom. Wait a minute. No. No. This isn't right. Nope, copy that. That's not where those are supposed to go. That out too. This. Copy this again. Let's just do this much of it. I can't wrap it around that. That's a bummer. Okay. In that case, do this. Do this. Not that. And then, not what I wanted. Keep reaching for delete to delete. Let's copy just this part, put it over there. Take you into there. Bring you into there. And we need another one of these buildings first. I don't really want the, that's okay. There and there. And then I need another one of these things. And then another crane here. And I deleted the crane. Okay. And that can go there. That'll take a moment to finish. The Twitch player keeps crashing on you, huh, Jonathan? Try it in, like, incognito, safe mode type thing. Whatever. Private mode. Alright, so you're getting fed your pieces. That'll be done soon. And then once that's done, we'll have those coming out of there correctly. There's speed control in this game? No. Just a pause. Maybe. Yeah, just a pause button. We can set it to a specific time of day, too. Interesting. You're done yet? No. Almost, though. There we go. Processing plant you just built produces gray processors. Use a new operator called the data center and convert those processors into gray data shards. Deliver them to the delivery dock to spend them on new technology in the tech tree. A new processor here called data center. We just plug it directly into that. Oh, I need... Yeah, can't do that. I need to split them, I guess, to go into there. Do that. Now we can. There we go. Gray data shards. You take in 15 a minute. This is outputting 20 minutes, so... Create your first data shard. We did it! Alright, you go this way. Let's go into here. And there we go. Yay! There it goes. There it goes. Alright. Your first data shard. Keep up production and you'll be able to unlock useful upgrades in the tech tree. I can't wait to see what you choose to upgrade first. You can spend any data shards you've delivered in the tech tree and unlock new technology. Check out the tech tree in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep delivering data shards, unlock upgrades for your factory. So over here we have general progression, which shows us the components that we've made already. We've made 6 total modules, and there's 53 to make. for at least for this. Delivery here, we've delivered 14 basic bots, which means that we're on level 2 of that. We have other bots to deliver in the future. And then tech tree here, we have unlocked everything up to this point automatically. And then we have down here great buildings, second floor. So we can upgrade buildings to a second floor so we can increase production. That might be useful. Let's see. It struggles to show the beauty of Wally's hat, and you want the banana hat. We also can unlock skylines, or maybe we already have them unlocked. We already have them unlocked. Everything with the white borders already unlocked. Then we have an extractor operator, which can extract hexacrystals and solarite from their resource nodes. And we already have this basic assembler. We already have a basic cutter. This leads us to additional things that require a crap ton of data shards. So we don't necessarily want to do that. The second floor could be great because it could get us to more data shards faster. I think it's worth it. Data shards have another purpose besides unlocking new technology in the tech tree. They are also used to upgrade buildings. An upgraded building will output more resources when the new floor is completed. Upgrading buildings is critical for larger output, so make sure to upgrade your buildings whenever you have enough data shards. And then this is a basic refinery blue pigment, which we don't know how to make yet anyways. The refinery, that is. Alright, so banana hat. I see you, Raven. But the rules are I have to put it on first. And then take both off. Okay. I had to put my glasses on so I can see what you wrote. There you go. Alrighty. So it is dusk, or I guess it was night. Yeah, let's go ahead and push it back to dawn here. Maybe we should just leave it at day, just for streaming reasons. You guys get the most visibility. So are we getting enough components in these buildings that we can upgrade them reasonably? I think we are. So let's upgrade. 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 They will take in a batch of the modules they need. Like they did when they built. Actually, it's exactly the same amounts. So we won't be producing for a little while here. And still we'll be doing the upgrade. And it wants me to do at least one processing plant to the second floor. I'm doing all 4 of them. 2 core facilities upgraded to... Wait, processing plant. That's this one. Okay. 2 core facilities upgraded to the second floor. That's these 2. We've got them. And deliver all modules of the basic refinery. All modules of the basic... Did we get a new building here? Ooh, Scrapper. Destroys everything that enters. And what did we get over here too, by the way? The skyline that we haven't unlocked yet. Okay. Over here we can build trees and crap. Billboards, banners. New and improved billboard now with 0 gameplay impact. Okay. The refinery, though... So advanced refinery. Guessing it's still back here somewhere. Basic core large. Basic bot large. Basic refinery blue pigment. Okay, so we do need to unlock that blue pigment thingy in the tech tree. That was this one. Gravy. Let's see. Did these suffer with banana hat? A little bit, yeah. I suffered because I put it on. And then we need to build a basic refinery. This turns blue hexacrystals into blue pigment. And I think these are the blue hexacrystals, right? Yes. Okay, so we need to make this factory. Let's put it down where we want to make it. Maybe over here. It's going to need a few things here. Ooh, that's a big one. But we're going to need to have 1, 2, 3 sets of 4. You happen to have a little bit more than that, which is ideal. Let's go ahead and start setting these things up. Miners. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do this, that. That'll give me 4 belts. We'll put that into furnaces and see what happens. Let's do a furnace here. All right, there we go. And let's make this one first. We actually may need... I think we're going to need to have 2 of these and 1 of each of those. So I might end up doing 4 belts of materials here. You can do with this, or you can do with that. All right, so we need to slice this thing. Of course, as we always do it first. Do that. Pop. There you are. Wait a minute. This outputs 15. You know what? I'm going to do this differently. Delete that. Let's do the monotoner right away here. This will monotonize all 15 coming out of this immediately. Let's see. The thing is, connect to thingamabob. That thing is connected to the whatchamacallit. The who's-what's-it is connected to the... Oh, shit! And groove is in the heart. Mm-hmm. You're not the only one. Alright, so let's slice this like that. Configure. And let's do a splitter here. Then here, like this. That'll give me 4 belts of 15. And then we can do an assembler here. Combining these sons of bitches like that. And then we can copy that. And then we can do a new assembler. Actually, delete that. And let's do another one this way. And then this goes like that. Right? Yes.
New module created.
Got it. All right. Next module. Let's see. Furnace. I guess I need to run the belt in there. You come out like this. And then into there. We'll split again, of course. May have to put a little more space in these, though. I can always move them, though, after I build them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a copy of this. And put it out of the way. And then delete the whole damn thing. And we'll just use this one to build with, and then we can put them all in. But that's the first one. We'll need 2 of those, probably. Because we need 32 of them, so probably 2 of them. And then we do the same kind of thing, actually. So I could just do this. That splits those. Except that you should be white cubes, not black cubes. I guess you don't care? There we go. Okay. Good. And then we split it again, just like this. And then we can take another assembler like this. We combine those in like this. I like this angle better. And we can do the same thing on this side. And that's going to give me 15 of those. That's one of those needs to be monotonered. And then we can do a little belt. And then we can do another assembler here. Taking this and that and smacking them together like that.
Created.
Got it. Okay, so copy that one. Put that here. The last one is different. Kind of. Yeah, it's different. Let's delete and we'll start over again. Let's do this. That will do, did I do 2 like this? Did I go doubles or singles with this one? Actually, maybe I should do singles here. Gonna suck either way, but I think that's fine. So then let's copy this bit here. And then we need to have another cutter on this, because we need to slice these this way. All of them. And then we can assemble them. No. No, we cannot. These need to be split to go into each assembler. Which means I need more space. These need to be spaced out like this, so they can be split again. Actually they don't. They could be spaced like this. That might make my life just a little bit easier. I can do that and this. Yeah. So delete that. Copy this. I bet you can't just move stuff. That'd be nice. Real nice. Okay, so you go here. You do this, you do that. And then we need to have splitters here. Like this. Break time, huh? And then we assemble again. Yeah, now we assemble. Avengers assemble. Let's flip this down. Just to make my life a little bit easier. We're going to make 4 of those. First, you can move things well. You just have to demolish it first. Yeah, exactly. So that'll do there. And then 2 of these need to get turned into black and white. Actually, I should do this different. You go here. You go here. Let's reassemble, or let's do another assembler here of these 2. You guys stack together. Let's monotone these ones. And then we need to do assembler. Like that. You go first. You go second.
New module created.
Got him. Okay, so what I want to do with this is come back over here and put down 4 more miners here with a belt and a furnace. And I want to copy this whole damned ugly thing over there, which means I can't delete this. Copy it all over here. Instead, delete the whole damned ugly thing. We're going to need another one of those there someplace. Copy this whole thing. There. That'll output this way. And then we need one of these. That can go in here. Actually, I think I'm going to push it over a bit. Will I will? Will I will? You'll go here then. Delete that. Belt go this way. And then we need 2 of these ones. There and there.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Ooh. Rank up. So you go this way. Need one of these there. This will go in there like that. Let's delete this building and rebuild it over here somewhere. A bit more friendly. You'll come straight out. No, you gotta go that way. Let's see here. Cranes there and there and there and there, I think. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Delete all this shit. Oopsie. Everybody coming out? Everybody's coming out. Nice. We're getting a lot more of those than these. They also started first. They got a little head start, but that's what we want. 2 of these for every one of those and one of those. Perfect. That's a nice little factory. What do you guys think? Nice. We didn't do this one on in the demo. We stopped before we built this. So this was all brand new. Now we can unlock the extractor node in the tech tree. All right. Saw that somewhere. Down here. The Pigment refinery requires hexacrystal for production. This resource can be found on the new island you bought. Extracted using the newly unlocked extractor. What I should have probably done was built this thing over here with, say, these pieces here. And then I could have fed these into it. Oopsie. That's fine. So you need the blue hexacrystals fed in. Deliver hexacrystal to the blue pigment refinery. And then, oh, so I can't do that. Oh, well. Hey, that's nice. You bought a new island as new resources. What are the chances? Yeah, I know it. We're going to need to steal one of these, thingies, though. So I'm just going to take it out now. Get pigment from the blue pigment refinery using a harvester pad. Okay. So, yeah, let's do the thing here. So let's put up some of these skylines. How do we do that? Extractor, miner, skyline. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's put it in right here. I don't know how much those move. 60. That's good. We also, I think we'll need a skyline here, but I think we can actually also do this a little bit differently. That. Tunnel. Yes. I think we can use the tunnels to go through there. But let's start with the extractors. You will extract 10 a minute, so we need 6 of them. Huh. Did you look at that? Let's do this differently, though. That was correct. Extract hexacrystal for the first time. Achievement earned. This, and that. Let's see. We'll go this way with them. And if I can do a tunnel like that, that would be superb. Yes? Yes. All right, so you go here, you go here, you go there, and you go there. I have no idea what this damn thing is in the middle. Oh! Oh. All right, you belt over to there. Zoop. Oof by 1. Okay. That's fine. And then you go... I can't see behind the damn tree here. Right through the tree. Perfect. Goodbye, tree. You'll go right there. We'll build another crane right there. And that should do it. I think that should do it. Buy 2. Maybe the one will break. What are we buying? Deliver. Get pigment using a harvester pad. Now let's do that here. You link up to that guy. And here they come. Look at that. Alright, so we have 6 of these at 10 apiece. That's 60 a minute. We have one of these, which is 60. That's perfect. Oh, look, they even go back. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? All right, so we're making the things. Well, that's just adorable. I like it. It's good animation. Well done. Logical. Seem like you're slow in loading those things. Unlock tech tree node essential paint systems and create blue paint using the dye mixer. Essential paint systems. Make paint, use the dye mixer to mix oil with the pigment from the pigment refinery. Yeah, we should have totally been doing this shit on the other island. Oil is extracted from oil pockets on the map using an oil rig. Because there's probably not an oil pocket on this island. This should have all been done over here. Oh well. And then you output the blue pigment. Well, then in that case... I do... How far can these undergrounds go? Wait, quite far. Let's do this. Let's do this. And do... Ooh, that's nice. Now that's QOL right there, guys. Look at that. Boom. And that'll take the pigment we get and put it back over here, where we can use it without too much insanity. Extract oil. Guess we gotta go that way with it, because I designed this stupid. Let's just change this slightly here. One of these here. Go there. You go there. Like that. Yeah, that's better. And then you go over here. And is oil just output onto a belt? Extract oil for the first time? I guess so. Dye mixer. Painter? Dye mixer. Okay. Well, that's convenient too. Look at that. QOL. Blue paint needs oil and blue pigment. Good. This outputs 2 belts of 60. Assuming it can mine that fast, which I assume it can. Do you only need one of them to go into this thing? Actually, we could supply 4 of them like this. If we had that much dye coming out, which we don't. We're outputting maybe 5 a minute, so... although, we could come back to this idea. They're producing a lot more stuff here now. Stroke of color. Create paint for the first time. Your first paint. How wonderful. Just think of all the possibilities at your digit tips. Ooh, the droid design is going to look so good in blue. It's the most handsome color after all. Not that I'm biased. So module challenges. You now have access to module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and data shards and allow you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between delivery targets, give these a go and claim your rewards. Note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock to count towards a challenge. See, these bugs keep getting in the house when I let the dogs out. Dagnabbit. Bugs already? Oh, you're down south a bit. So yeah, you probably got bugs already. Complete a module challenge and unlock the stamper node in the tech tree. So the module challenges are here. Yes, here. Ooh, that's a funky looking module. Okay. Guess we should do it. We have to do all of these to get the challenge completed, though? I guess. You can do it. Yeah, the problem is going to be getting them over to here. I should definitely not have built this sucker here. I should have built it over there. Although, I guess I can just belt them over here. I've already sent 179 gray data shards. Okay. Can we upgrade this building too? Yeah, let's do that. Load the game from 10 minutes ago? No. If I was going to do that, I would just copy the whole thing, paste it over here, and reconnect up all the belts on the miners. But let's just build this down here. So we're going to need to have 4 extractors again, of course. Let's see. You... this way. There, 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 there. We're going to need to have 3 sets of 4, though, so we should plan accordingly. This 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? You guys will come out like this. You guys can come out like this. And you guys can come out like that. So... start with the first one. We need a furnace to start it out. And then we do a cutter. We need to cut this into this. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. And then we'll want to do splitter. There, like that. And we need to cut again. This one needs to be rotated and cut into singles. So we have these 1 by 4 strips. Each one of those is outputting 60 a minute. I need more space again. I need to do basically like we did here. So let's fix this. Move that further away. Go there. 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 And then we do this where we split them like that. Well, this is it's outputting 60. That's not going to work either. Not going to do it, because each one of them needs to output into 2 assemblers. So I need more space yet. Right? No. Wait. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Let's see. I need this to go into something like that. Gonna put it there. Mein Gott. Quite something. Okay. That should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 assemblers. And then this assembler here is going to take in whenever it gets the pieces. Oh. There you go. Okay. On the floor, and I'm guessing they have to be touching, or do they not need to be touching? Guess they don't need to be touching. Okay, good. We'll take that as the floor piece, and we'll do 2 of those. On the floor, walk the dinosaur. I don't know what that means. And then we can do another assembler here. Pop, pop, pop. And you'll go like this, and you'll go like... Oh, wrong button. Like that. Old 80s song. I don't know that one. And I am old 80s. This probably shouldn't have been put where I put it. One moment, sir. Alrighty. So we have those structures now. And we just need to merge them together one more time. One more time. 80 BCE doesn't count? You're right, it doesn't. And this goes like that. No, this goes like that. And that's our piece.
New module created.
I did it! So now I want to duplicate this sucker. And now I'm making 2 of those. Beautiful. Alright, next module. Okay, this one looks like flashlight. Official video. All right. Yeah, I never heard this song before. Yeah, no. I'm a minute in, over a minute in. I've heard enough, and no, I've never heard that before in my life. And I thought I was old. Look at that. This one, I think I want to do a 3-1 slice like this, but not till after we do this slice. But how would I? Now I have, yes. It was a interesting video I'll need to delete from my history. How would I separate these? Well, let's do this cut first. Now if I do that, Mark does recognize chorus. If it was more of an MTV thing than a radio thing, I would have never been exposed to it because I didn't have cable as a kid. Can we split? Like filter split? Or do I care? Will it always do this anyway? That would be kind of nice. That's the piece that I want. And then I need to copy that. But I'm too close again. That's okay. We'll figure that part out later. Do this and that. I guess it would automatically split that properly, wouldn't it? Because that's outputting two items, and that's going to split them evenly into those. And then we do another assembler here. Taking those pieces in and putting them like that.
New module created.
Got it. Alright, so now we need to adjust this a bit. Just a bit. Let's see. Delete this one first. Copy this. No, that's fine. Do that. Copy this back. We need to put it there and there. Delete that. So that'll make double that one. And then we need to make this one. Ooh. Okay. This one's going to be interesting. Not that the rest of them haven't been, but, yeah. Come on out a little bit. We may end up just trashing those. Split me here. Give me one of these cutters. So I want to split this, I think, like this. One of those pieces will go through to the end. That's the bottom plate. This needs to be split 4 different ways. As before. One of those goes to the end. And one of them gets split again this way. Which then gets split again. That's going to be 4. We need to split that twice, actually. This. And then like this. These will get split like this. Some of them. 2 of them. Okay. This is not convoluted at all. These will go like that. Both of them. And then these, let's see, that gives me 15 of each of those kinds. And I should also have 15 of each of these kinds to go with this one of this kind. So, I put an assembler in back here, and I do that. And I do another assembler here. And I do... I don't know if I can do that. What was the up-down thing? Z and X? I can't do that. Okay. Get out of here. Delete that one. This comes up and joins in with this guy. One of these guys. So actually, let's do this with this. And then we do that and this. And then we do another one of these. Like this. And then this one, from way the hell back here, comes up and meets in. And I think so what I want to do then is, oops, copy this, delete it. Copy this, flip it, put it there. Then I can do this, that. Yeah. Then this comes up. Nope. That. And then we can do another assembler here. And you will take this and lay it down. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh no. Okay, we gotta fix this now. Let's see. You're doing that and that. Yeah, I screwed this up. You shouldn't be doing that either. You're the O-ring. You're those. You go like this. You go like that. Like that. Lay it down. Do this. That. And then you go here and you come in and meet it. And you go here and you go there.
New module created.
And we got it. Okay, now I need to duplicate this son of a bitch. What I think I can do with that... Let's see. Wait a minute. Why did I split this here? Doesn't get split there. There we go. You go there, you go there. These come out. These come out, and let's, do that instead. These come out this way. I think these can all kind of just come together on the same belt, because... I think. These out like that. Will come through. Nope, 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 nope. That. You'll go back this way. Can I tuck under that? No. Oh, too far. Okay. Gotta go around the long way then. Really? Yeah. It's 1 too wide. Alright. You go like this. We'll do that and go into there. Let's see. These guys come together. This and go into there. Yeah, they're not producing enough that it matters that much once we get the backlog done, that we can just put them all in the same belt. Complete a module challenge. That should do it, right? Unlock the stamper node in the tech tree. We can do that while we wait. Sorter operator. Ooh, that would have been nice. Basic stamper. Stamper can punch out a selection of voxels. Pretty handy for making holes, for example. Does it keep the pieces? Yeah, so we could have done that a little bit easier. Oopsie. So you had to go at some of the challenge modules. These are meant to sharpen your internal systems. With every completed challenge, you'll become more efficient. Excellent initiative. I do love a self-made robot. Excellent work. You've clearly grasped the fundamentals. From here, your factory will be entirely your own. Should you ever need a reference material, the colony has prepared a manual which can be found in the pause menu. Now the real work begins. Good luck. Right, so yeah, so we're chucking all of those things out. You're making 15. Actually, this is too fast. We do need 2 belts here. We need 2 belts. 2 belts, 2 belts, 2 belts. Because if they're each making 15... Let's see. Let's do, that.
Module challenge completed.
First challenge is complete. Congratulations, Daedalus 1. The colony is pleased that you are investing in your own improvement. They wish to convey their gratitude with a gift. Here. We need to deliver a droid now. So... Droid core facility, I guess? Droid assembly? Can we build another one of these delivery docks, by the way? It appears not. Well, we can combine these, actually. Like, I don't see why we actually need all of that. Do we need to keep feeding these challenge things in, or how does that work? Yes, we do. Okay. At least for now. We get a cosmetic item of fences. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we want to unlock another island for this. That island looks green. Is that supposed to be green, or is that just because it's highlighted? Okay, we could unlock another island. Or we could just use this one. But we don't. Oh, we have. I guess we do have a decent amount of stuff left. Yeah, let's take a look at what this droid module thing is going to cost us here. Droid core facility, and then droid assembly. Yeah, we'll have to bring them over here somehow. Unless we can get another thingy.
Delivery target completed.
Nice. Is there a way to get another... That's the fences we unlocked. I don't see anything. It looks like it would be another delivery dock. Well, I guess we could just figure this out. Oh good, I can just click the thing instead of... That's kind of nice. Not to actually build the building yet. We're going to need this blue stuff. We're going to need the painter module. Takes in 15 paint. And the module. Hmm. 48 voxels, and 32 voxels. I could do... That's 32 and 32 that are blue. This is 16 white. And this is probably 24 of each. Right? 8, 8, and 8. Yeah. $24, $24, and 16 is 64. So I could do this with 2 belts, or an even number of belts anyway, of material. Let's go over here. You, and you. Take these out. Put in a furnace. That's going to output 15. If I can get the blue dye over here reasonably. I could dye these right away. Why don't I just belt the dye or the paint over? In that case. Then we do the painter. Oh, that's a big gun. It is the paint, not... Okay, it is belted. Welcome back, nerd. Painting this thing, that gives me 15 in, 15 out. We got silver on that module challenge now. Interesting. We're looking for silly things on YouTube. We could have just went to my YouTube channel. So we need to slice this now. Lost my module viewer here. Let's pin that. Post in the Discord. Oh boy. Let's see. We need to have do. Just start it out and figure it out as we go. It makes my life easier. You go in. No, not that. Splitter first. Splitter first. Here. There we go. And I want that, I think. No, let's do this. Yeah, this is what I want. And then we split that, which means I'm going to have to probably turn it and split it. I'm going up against the water here. Then we split it again. And this time, one of them gets split this way. And then this, and then recombobulated into this shape.
New module created.
Whereas the other one has to get combined the other way. But it needs to be split this way first. And then it goes like this, and we do a thing like this. That. Like that. That's half of this one, or part of this one. The other part is 16 more voxels. Let's see what you're posting here, nerd. Oh, Jesus. I'm not even going to watch that. All right. So now we do another mine. Smelt it. Now this one stays white for now, so we can just split it. And we want it split. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We want it split like this. What does this punch thingy do? Must look like. Oh. This will take in 15. Oh. Okay. So I need 4 of these suckers. Which piece comes out of which hole? That's what she said. Okay.
That's what she said.
I think I want this to look something like that, but done better. Oh, don't take the trees. Oopsie. Shit. F off, trees. I'd like to delete that thing too, but... Okay. Something like that, I guess? To the small ones, right? Yes. Okay. Hmm. Could do that, but I'd have to get them there. Oh, I can do this instead. No, that won't work either. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, kind of jank, but that's what I'm doing. And then this does the same kind of thing. So it'll go here to there. And then underground like that. And meet back up with this guy. I think I want to do this though. Maybe. That. And then this. Let's see, you gotta go this way. No, you gotta go that way. And then you guys and you guys gotta come together somehow. This is that and this. You go like this and you go like that. We're making this piece here. Train is loud. You go like this. And like that. Wait a minute. No. All right, and then this goes like this. You can come back in there. You get something together like this.
New module created.
There's our second piece. Oh shoot. That wasn't what I wanted to do. It's alright, this one's easy to recreate. You'll go over to there, and then you'll go up to there. You'll go up to here. And you are two of our 4 pieces. Now we got these stupid things to go. You're all putting 15 each. Let's actually do the monotoner here. For those 2 pieces. And then they come together into an assembler. This gets split into another assembler. You and you and you and you. And then one more assembler. Here, there, this, there you are. You, and you, and you.
Module created.
Got him. Alright, so you're creating 15, 15, and 15. One of you could share this belt. The other one comes across here. Why did I do this so insanely? Break that. You go into that hole. You go into that hole. You go into that hole. This one here can go into that hole. Might as well make it a little bit shorter there. So then it can come across like this. What? Max placements for this operator reached on this island. Son of a bitch. Okay, then you're going back over there. And all three of these things have to go onto the same belt. We did. We didn't. Still gonna come up through this way. I know, we're dealing with it. You, gone. You, go there. These guys then just do this. And this. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. No, no, no. That's not where that goes. I forgot what I was doing here for a minute. These things don't go to there. Damn it. We're going to need that eventually, though. Yes, but we might be able to come back to this idea. Let's go back to this idea. Take that out. Okay. These go into the new building. We've been trying to build the thing for here for a minute. There. You can go around like that. You can go in like this. And you can go like that. Cranes here, here, and there. That'll put those pieces in. And once we make the droid cores, then we need to make the droids with more friggin' modules. Let's do that and pin those. We can get rid of that. And we need to make these modules. Let's see. 24 voxels, 88 voxels, and 16 voxels. Do I have any more shit on this island? I don't. I have to bring it all out of here. Oof. 24, 88, and 16. How much is that again? 128? Okay, so that's 2 belts worth. It's not bad. The same as we had with this one. This one was 32, 48, and 48. Okay. So 2 belts worth again. Back to you. This one, this one, this one, and that one. This one, that one, and this one. You'll go up, you'll come across. You'll go up like that and in. You'll come out like this. You'll go across that thing, and we'll build from there. Probably even pulling them up here further. Yeah, let's just start there. Let's go like here. Maybe, with the furnaces. Do like that. Alright, so we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4 panels like this with blue. That's good. So I can take one of these and dye it all blue, right? No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Good. 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 I could. Alright, so this is 24. And 16 is 40. And then 4, 8, 12, and 12. 64. Now let's dye one whole block blue, which means I need to bring some more paint over. Which means I need to make some more paint, because we're only making 15. Yes. And we're using 15. Yes. So how do I want to make more paint here? Let's see. We could do... this. That'll do. We'll bring this over here with us somewhere. One of them gets dyed blue right away. Okay, so let's actually do that first then. Painter. Do that. We can come down this way. Cross this way. Into there. Alright, so you're painting blue. We need to put that into a stamper, and that takes in 15. Wait, can we stamp right away? Ooh. Crazy idea time. It's going to be a minute before I see that block, isn't it? Yeah, we got to wait for the paint to get here. Okay. Twiddle your thumbs, everybody. Twiddle your thumbs. Can we punch the hole through the whole cube before we slice the cube? I'm waiting. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, crap. You can't split a belt. Oh, crap. Let's see. That'll have to do. Wait a minute. That's backwards. Why is that backwards? Okay. Paint's here now, though, so we can take a look at this. Can we punch the hole? Oh, we can punch the hole through the whole thing. Can't believe I punched through the whole thing. Okay. Cut that. And I need to take those and slice them now. Let's see. I also need to deal with these too. Let's slice those first. This should be the square piece. Yeah. Let's do this. Wait a minute. 15 of those. No, that's right. That's right. Because I want to make sure I can do this the way that I'm thinking I can do this. You do that. We do this. One of these goes through a monotoner. White. The other one comes straight through, and then we can do an assembler here. Making... Nice. Making these. Nope. I want it like that, please.
New module created.
Yep. Alright, so that's the first piece. That was easy. And then we do this one here. Is that everything? That's 15, 30, 15 and 15 makes 15. Yeah, I think that's everything. So the next thing is a cutter. This is going to produce 4, then get 2 things done with them. Let's go here with this. We'll go up there. You, my friend, are going to be this type of slice, but that type of direction. Got him? You'll go... Nope, not like that. You'll go like this. Then you'll go like this and like that. 2 of these go directly into an assembler. That. Put it down on the bottom edge. And they go together like this. And then they F off. And then we got to do the hard one, which is this one. This cube gets sliced into 4 thingies. Yeah, 4 thingies. Actually, I don't think this is the hard one even. You go here. You go there. We split this twice. Rid of this damn tree. And then that gives me 4 those. We do 2 assemblers here. One of them making this. Actually, they're both making that, aren't they? One of them goes through a painter, or a monotoner, rather. Nope, monotone. And then we do another assembler. Can I do this now? Let's see. You and 3, 4. You? Yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Is that all you do?
Batman, welcome in. You do this. And you guys go like this and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I spaced it out correctly. And then we bring this one forward and we do another assembler here. And you go there and you. Ah. Nice. Okay, so that's those parts. That goes into the droid building. We need to have this connected to a airlift thingy, though. Put it there. You'll link to this sucker. Then we go to a droid assembly building here. Let's put it out here somewhere. And then you guys go... into here. No.
Rank up.
Rank up. There, and there. Alright, so that'll get us droid assembly. And then... new factory game? Yeah. Modulus. What this one is called. I have 2 expansion permits, too, because I've ranked up 2 more times. Nice. Alright, come on, droids. Let's go. I think you then need a lifter thingy, right? Does that work? Yeah, I think you need one of these harvesting pads, too. Can't keep up with these? Me neither. So, for the next effort, we'll buy another island, and we'll actually make the shit on the other island. However that will work. And only send the final product over to this island. Barely keep up with your thoughts half the time? Yeah, I feel that. This is nearly done. So you're making 15 of those, 15 of these, 15 of these. Yep, that's what we wanted. Even amounts. Yeah, so we need a harvester drone here. As expected. You go to there. And then those just got to get delivered. So we bring those down here. And I'm going to connect them to this belt here. Can the drones fly between islands? I have no idea. We could test it. Let's test it. Welcome in, Talon, by the way. Apparently so. It'll be real slow, though. But yeah, I guess we could do that. Comes a couple of drones. Nice. But I shouldn't have set this building up here on this island. It should have been on this island. So that we could harvest the blue stuff and just make the paint or the dye or whatever it is here, the pigment, locally here, rather than sending it over here to be made, to be shipped back over here again to be used. So doing it all on this island would have been the smart thing. The other smart thing would be to combine these into their belts and furnace, and then combine 4 furnaces into a single belt coming out of this area. I don't know how many of these nodes we have over here, but we wasted them all, basically, because we crowded them in. So if I had done 1, 2, 3, 4, oh shit, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, plus 8 more, that's 48. 4 of them make 1 cube every 15 per minute. That would have been...
Delivery target completed.
6, so that would have been a belt and a half of cubes. I could have taken out of this area. Could have bust them and split them into 4 of these or 6 of these assemblies then. Rather than, or more than that. Wait a minute. 1, 2... 3. Your first droid, wonderful. Each one is worth 100 basic bots. Although don't tell them that. I don't want to give them a complex, poor things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miscount this? Grand neural network. Transmission incoming. Unknown origin point. Processing information. Greetings, we are the GNN. We observe, we process, we integrate. You have appeared on our long-range cognition arrays. Your patterns suggest growth, curiosity, capacity. To stabilize our connection, examine the technology we have shared. Research the neural monuments. Show us how you build. Okay. Huh. Ooh, new stuff up here now? Interesting. Okay. Gray Nexus. Data Shard Salvager. Gray. Blue Vault. Okay. That'll be future Wally's problem. But whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think. 12 quarters of a belt, so that's 3 belts full of cubes coming out, and I could have bust them down and just built in this area a much better design. So that's what we should do as we go, but we'll do that maybe on a new island. We have these 3 things to do for the quest or whatever here, and we'll figure out what we can do with all of that otherwise next time. So let me know your thoughts on this game. If you want to see some more of this, I find it good. I find it interesting. I find it a little bit better in a way than like Shapes, because you do have to keep making progress. You have to keep things going. There's a reason to keep things going. You're not just chucking them into a pit, basically. So it is a little bit better, I think, than the kind of typical game that looks like this. But let me know your thoughts as well, because if it's not something you guys are interested in, then we'll go back to other things. We'll be back with Captain of Industry again next week. I just needed a little bit of a break. It was annoying me on Tuesday. I think it'll be back next Tuesday. Remember, no stream this coming Saturday, by the way. So I think it'll be back on Tuesday. Maybe we'll put Modulus on Saturdays. We'll see how that works out. It might be more of a, we put it on a couple of Saturdays. We put Captain Ministry on Tuesday, Thursday, and then all of a sudden and magically Captain Ministry is finished. And then we just do this for a little while. I do kind of have longer term goals of maybe Foundry starting after its release, the next update's release on April 28th. I also have been looking at a couple of Factorio mods, so we could go back to Factorio. And if you have any other suggestions for other games, by all means, let me know that as well. But for now, we're going to find ourselves a raid target and get out of here. And it looks like a good raid target would be Taco, because he is also playing Modulus, Factory Automation. So let's raid Taco. Let's see there. But for now, make sure you check out the YouTube. We're playing Ethos over there. I've put Alchemy Factory on pause as well because I got a little burned out from it, from the finishing up that last level and that last relic. But we'll get back to it soon. I think we only have a couple, maybe few more episodes of Ethos left. I'm suspicious. So I'm suspicious we're getting to the end of it. Once that's done, we'll get back into Alchemy Factory. But I figured that I could use a break from that as well. And then stop by Discord, hang out with us, chat about games and technology, share memes, make fun of Caledorn, and tomorrow night, join us for Community Game Night, which we will do at the usual stream time. Come anytime, suggest a game. Come tomorrow afternoon and vote, and then come tomorrow evening and make and play the game with us. We've been enjoying Super Battle Golf quite a lot over the last couple of weeks, so maybe we'll do that again. We'll see what everybody votes for, and we'll do that though. So thank you all for coming, hanging out with me, chatting, redeeming, all the things, and we will see you all again not until Sunday, hopefully. I'm not sure about Sunday yet either, but if we don't end up streaming Sunday, then next Tuesday. Otherwise, Sunday for shenanigans. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you then. Bye for now.